Is the 4 more cinematic than the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P? Well, this was shot on the newer Teleconverter Lens, and with the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P pretty much sold out everywhere. For those wanting to get the most out of their 4 or 3, check out the Teleconverter. Well, me and NEEWER teamed up to show the capabilities of this small lens. Here, you can get a similar look using the NEEWER lens. Every single shot in this vlog is filmed on the NEEWER Teleconverter Lens. I put the lens on and immediately I noticed that the look of this lens makes everything look more cinematic. Okay, so we're on the Teleconverter Lens on a one-time zoom right now, and that is really quite... I like that, and I like that look. I actually like the way this lens makes the Osmo Pocket 4 look. That's really cool. The glass that the NEEWER uses does not have that distortion that other teleconverter lenses that I've shown on this channel have. In fact, you can look at my last video. That's quite a movie-like shot there. And right now, Melbourne's sun is going to go in and out, so I'm going to have to manually expose everything. The NEEWER Teleconverter Lens can lead to creative decisions and angles like this. Creative angles that allow for storytelling. Everything's slightly closer and there's a little bit more bokeh to make it look cinematic. Because I've used various different lenses for the DJI Osmo Pocket 4, I've used anamorphic lenses, and I've used other teleconverter lenses from other brands, but this particular lens, well, I heard it was one of the best teleconverter lenses for the DJI Osmo Pocket 4. And yes, I'm going to make a documentary on these cameras because previously I'd made a documentary a few years ago that had done the film festival circuit, and I decided to adapt that into a longer form documentary on a subject that I'm very interested in. What's the benefit of using these pocket cameras? Well, today we'll have a look. Now for solo filmmaking, this is perfect. As you can see, I'm just moving my arm here for a dolly shot. And even without a 2x zoom, you can really see how it makes the image just look more like a film. I use it on slow-mo here. Quite keen to see how the background looks on a tracking shot. And so if I were to just drop into character and put titles here. I'm pleasantly surprised that even holding it close to my face, I can still be in focus while the background does blur. And that's the thing, for those looking to get the 4P just so they can get that cinematic look, this may just serve as a cinematic alternative. And without anamorphic lenses on the 4P, well, I think that having option to change lenses the way that I use my macro, my anamorphic, and now this teleconverter lens, it's a really good way to be able to get an almost full cinematic package through a small pocket camera. Another thing I really like about this lens is how it softens the image. As you can see, it really gives a more film-like look. The background being slightly more dreamy, soft, almost like a bit of diffusion, but it's not. It's just the lens and how it has its own characteristics. For those thinking that the 4P might be too big, well, this is really convenient. Now, as I said before, I am going to shoot a documentary on these cameras, and that means being on the go. Being on the go is really important. The amount of setup I need for a jib shot like this back in the day, where I'm changing focal subjects and moving upwards, and then to turn it into a tracking shot, you can see that it actually manages to stay in focus and pull focus very well here, as you can see. So the lens itself actually looks wonderful. I use it on the normal zoom and the 2x lossless zoom. That's how I prefer to use it. But the other thing is, as it's only a one lens system and you change the lens physically, this might actually be more convenient for some people who don't want to lug around a heavier, bulkier pocket camera like the Pocket 4P. So that's another alternative. A lens that's really good just for capturing those moments. On occasion, sometimes taking it off for certain shots, but for the most part I've left it on for the duration of this video. I really like the way that this lens captures everyday moments. And that's the thing, many people who have the Osmo Pocket 3 or 4 are capturing everyday moments like this. This just gives an option to create a little bit of that cinematic flair, something that gives it a little bit more quote-unquote cinematic look. And now I'm here with my friend Herno, and we're filming just in the cafe. This is just a place that I like to go to, which I love, and we do have a little chat about how the lighting in here is just so perfect. Now, this is someone who's never used this camera before.
Every other lighting is not this lighting, when it's soft.
I mean, we put it down, then we put it up.
Yeah.
And anyone can use the Osmo Pocket 4.
That's me.
And I've never used this before,
Oh,
first time,
wait,
ever,
wait.
and it's on the Teleconverter Lens.
There you go.
Okay, if you press that button, there's a zoom button. Right?
Yeah.
Can you see the, like there's two buttons?
Yeah.
On the body?
Yeah.
Can you press one of them and it will zoom in?
Oh no, it's going up.
Okay, that's the
And what's the other one? Ah, here.
Got it? Zoom?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
This is crazy, bro.
Yeah, wait.
I thought it was gonna follow you.
No, it can. I can set it up to do that.
And this is just him shooting for fun. Anyone can pick up this camera, anyone can chuck on this lens and make something cinematic of their lives. Thanks so much for watching today. Appreciate you being here. Another alternative to making your life cinematic.